So our goals right now, and they might change later on, is to get a fancy entrance coming into this base, or at least start it, to get into this base easier, because it's really, really annoying to get down into this area, and also to get back out. I will show you guys. So here's how we leave this area, starting like right there's the storage room. Come up through here, go this way, past the triple mob spawner, climb up this ladder. And then we climb up. Here's the AFK little enchanting area. And then we climb up this ladder. And we're not even done yet. We're not even done. Now we get to this spawner. And now we go through this perfectly crafted stairway that goes up. And we keep jumping up this way through a little zigzag. And then we get to the ravine. And then from the ravine, or whatever the heck you want to call it, we go over this way. Cut through over here, and then here is our sugarcane farm, and then we do this, and now here is the grotto. So I want to find an easier way into the base, but I want it to be like, elytra entrance, where we can enter with the elytra. So I think I'm going to start tearing out this area right here, and I want a nice gradual, like, windy path going down into the base. But I realize that is going to be quite a bit of digging. And without an efficiency 5 pickaxe with a haste beacon, it's going to take forever, because it's going to be a really, really long tunnel. So either we blow it up with TNT, which I don't have that much gunpowder. I have like 2 stacks of gunpowder. Or we just spend a long time digging. Or maybe we try to get a beacon. So I'm thinking I might start working on this for a little bit to see how long it actually is going to take, because I want it to look nice too, but obviously decorating is going to be later, but I want like a nice wide path. So I'm going to start working on this and then see how long I think it's going to take, and then we might be switching our goals to making a gold farm. That way we can get a lot of gold to make gold blocks to get a nice beacon. Then I also need to go and farm some wither heads. So yeah, we'll see how long this is gonna take. All right, so I just got done repairing my pickaxe and I think we're gonna have to cave in and make a gold farm. And we're gonna do the one that you build on top the nether. I don't know if my old design still works. I'm sure it probably still does, but I'm gonna see if there's like an updated design that's fancier and everything like that. But also I need to do a little bit of research to see if there's like an easy way to get on top the nether. Like before you could like break the bedrock, but I don't know if you can do that anymore. So I need to do a little bit of research. So this is what I got so far. It's not much at all, but it takes so long to dig it out. And I really just need to get efficiency 5 with a haste 2 beacon, because then this will be very, very easy to dig out everything. But just so you guys get a little feel for it, this is about how wide I want it. I'm sure there's going to be areas where it's a little bit more narrow and some that's a little bit wider. But just imagine like overgrown field, vines and stuff coming down, and you fly through an elytra, a long tunnel going down this way. Kind of like this. But I think it'll be really, really cool once we get it dug. But it's just going to take too long. And for right now, I want to be able to do it quicker. And I don't have TNT. Otherwise, I would just blow it up. I would be completely fine just blowing it up. But I don't have a mob farm or anything to get a lot of gunpowder. So I'm going to do some research and figure out if there's a way to get on top of the nether, like above the bedrock. I'm sure you can still do it with ender pearls, but I don't know if there's a way that you can make like a permanent way up with breaking bedrock. So I'm going to head over there and probably start working on getting my way up to the top of the nether, and also load up on probably just cobblestone. I'm just gonna make it out of cobblestone, I think. Okay, so I figured out how to break the top of bedrock, and I need to get a dragon egg. So I need to go to the end again and get the dragon egg, and also on there I'm gonna stock up on a few more ender pearls just because I need some to get on top of the nether. And also, it's always good to have extra. So I'm going to go into here and try to... I'm going to make a portal roughly where the entrance of the stronghold is, around there. I'm pretty sure I saved the coordinates somewhere, so I'm just going to make a portal over there somewhere. Okay, I should have enough ender pearls now, I would think. Let me check and see what we're up to after I kill these. Turning the volume down is like so good. Okay, so I have just about 2 stacks, so that's plenty. Alright, so now I need to collect this egg, which I think you just right click and it teleports somewhere. Oh, there it is. And then you can break it with a piston, but I think you can break it with placing a torch underneath of it. Yeah. Alright, the next generation. Okay, so we have everything. Now we can jump into here. I don't think I need anything else. Okay, so now we need to get on top of the nether, and I just made some ladders, and now we just gotta find the easiest possible way to get up top. All right, looks like right here is actually pretty good. Just keep spiraling up. So let me place some torches just so I remember. Boom, boom. And I can see it off in the distance, and we'll just start going up right here. I'm just gonna do like a staircase. And yes, I have. Want to make sure that I have a block that I can block the lava flow if I need to. Alright, so here's the bedrock, and we need to dig around just a little bit just to make sure it can't go up any higher. Okay, so this block right here is 127, which means 1 block above it will be the top of the nether, so we need to break this block. And it's also easier to pillar up, or not pillar up, to ender pearl up at this block. So let's put some some ladders, block this in, and make sure I'm full health just because you take some damage. So here, and now we should be able to look like right over here. There we go, and we're on top. Easy enough. So now we want to break this block right here, and I will show you guys how to do it from a tutorial that I found online. Alright, so this is how you do it. This is the block that we want to break right here. You place a piston directly in front of it, so when you power it, the piston will be extended over top of this block. So just like this. This one underneath is the one we want to break. Then you place the dragon egg directly on top. And now you want to power or run a redstone line into this torch. That way it gets it depowers it. But we need to go quite a few blocks off in the distance. So I'm going to extend the wire just a little bit. Okay, so I went a little bit out. I put 14 redstone dust. I think you can go 15. I just want to make sure. And then I put a repeater, another 14. And I'm starting to do the next one. But next thing you want to do is change your render distance. You want to change it to 2. And you want to stop when this dragon egg disappears, which you can barely even see it anyway. So we're going to back up. Okay, we're fine. So now you can see the piston, the dragon egg disappeared. So now all you got to do is once it's out of view, power it, wait a second, unpower it, and it should break the block underneath of it. And it did. So there we go. So now we can right click and it should teleport somewhere randomly. And we can keep breaking the redstone just like this. So here's this. And that's how you can get your dragon egg back fairly easily. Okay, so now we look, and now we have an easy way onto the nether. This is like a ridiculously easy way. So eventually, I'm not going to do it now. I would like to make a big opening. So it's going to require a lot of placing it, breaking it. But yeah, that's great. Now we have an easy way up top to the nether. So now I need to start building up really, really, really high and figuring out a design for a mob farm or a gold farm. So I'm actually going to put away all this junk and I'm going to go and get a lot of cobblestone because I'm just going to make a easy one out of cobblestone instead of netherrack because that's just what I collected. So yeah, I'm going to go grab some stuff, figure out a design, and I'll see you guys in a little bit. Okay, so I got this first circle done, and I believe this is just to prevent like ghasts and stuff from spawning, because I need to put a few more layers underneath. But I am following a tutorial on YouTube by the YouTuber Sensational Gaming, and I'll put a link to the tutorial that I'm following for this. I was going to use my old design, but it's probably, I don't know if it works, and I know for sure that this one does. At least it says 1.12, so I really hope so. But yeah, I forgot how annoying it is to place slabs, or even just place blocks when you have to like pillar over. It's just so annoying, and you gotta hold shift, and my pinky's hurting. But one good thing is, it's not that big of a deal if you fall, because the friggin' elytra makes this so much safer. It is insane. I love it. I've never used this thing, but oh my gosh. It is amazing. I love it. But yeah, these elytras make this thing a lot easier to build. Now, if only there was a better way up. Why does it look like it's float? Okay. Okay. That looked like it was like floating. That was so weird. That one should be good. Yeah, I wish that there was an easier way up. That's bad. Oh, what is this? I give up. This is the stupidest thing ever. I'm never using ender pearls again. That was absolutely ridiculous. How dumb. There's the murderer right there. A little bug. I gotta make sure I get everything so nothing breaks. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Get out of here. Wait, why is they not one hit? Jeez. Anyway, I'm gonna get working on this thing some more. Not gonna throw anymore. And I'll see you guys probably when I finish it. And I will link the tutorial that I'm following in the video description. Alright, so I only got one layer of the gold farm / XP farm done. And the reason why I had to stop was I ran out of just regular cobblestone. I thought I had a lot, and nope, nothing. Used it all. Which is crazy to me because I didn't think that it was going to take that much, honestly. But I went through and I hooked up like item filters and stuff. And it's not even like close to being done how this thing's supposed to be. But I'm going to call it good enough for right now because it'll do its job. And we can extend on it more in a little bit. I'll probably have it like the next 2 layers done by the time the next episode comes out. But one thing that I did do in the meantime was I hooked up the redstone for the cactus farm, for the lights. If I can get up here. So we have the cactus farm lights. Flip it on and off. So that's pretty cool. Then eventually we need to hook it up. I need to find a spot for like the master switch, which I have no idea where that's gonna be. But eventually we're gonna be able to hit a switch and these turn off. All the lights, whenever we decorate this area, all the lights in here are gonna turn off, and also those are gonna turn off, and everything else that we build. Because I just think it's gonna be just a goofy, neat idea. And I want to do just a simple way for the master switch. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to have pistons. Because like say if we already have this turned off, we don't want a circuit to come through and then turn it back on while all the other ones turn off. So I think I'm going to have like a piston here. And there's going to be a block here. And then when we activate it, it's going to push this block forward. And then it's going to cut all the circuits off for the lights. So I believe I can break that. So the master switch will just activate tons of pistons that block off the current. So that way, if we hit this switch, it's not going to turn it on or off. That was my idea. I don't know if there's an easier way, but I think this is overall a pretty simple way. I've just got to have one long redstone line that connects everything. Like that, with just cutting off the circuits with pistons. So I need to find a spot to do it here also. Oops. I just turned this off over here. Okay, I'm going to go and show you guys the gold farm. Oh, also, I died again. It was a really stupid death. I was jumping from the mob farm and I was gliding down with the elytra, and I might have it. I didn't have it recorded first person, but I might have it replay of it if I can find it. It was so dumb. I was going through, so I was coming down from the mob farm or the gold farm, gliding down, and I guess I just had too much speed, and I hit the ground really hard. I guess I don't know. It was really dumb. I'd even say, yeah, I fell from a high place. It was so stupid. But yeah, all it was I was gliding down with the elytra, and I just assumed that, like, oh, I can't take fall damage anymore, or not very much fall damage. And it didn't look like I was going very quickly when I was going down. So, I don't know. Okay, so like you can even see I ran out of blocks, so I was using iron just to fill the gaps. But yeah, so here is the setup. I only have one ring done, and there's supposed to be 3, so I need to do 2 more below this, just like this layer. And it's just a big circle with a gap cut out in the back. And now, again, I'm going to post the design where the tutorial that I followed. I'm going to put it in the video description. So yeah, eventually we're going to have like snowballs and stuff that we can throw to aggro the pigmen, or a bow. This works fine. So all you do is go, shoot. They all start running at you. And then they're going to funnel down these 2 little areas. Oh shoot, I was a little bit too far back. If you go too far back, they try to aggro from you right here, and then they fall off the edge. So you kind of got to be a little bit further up. The only issue is with only 1 layer, sometimes the pigmen don't aggro again and all that sort of stuff. There's just not enough pigmen. So you kind of got to walk back and forth, shoot them a little bit just to get their attention again. But I believe once we get 3 layers, that's not going to be an issue, and we can just AFK here for however long and collect experience and everything. And also, so yeah, you can see all the experience piling up down there. Also, this isn't even going to be the right killing design. We're going to use a mob, like a entity crusher system or something like that. I don't know. It's all new stuff to me. I'm just following a tutorial because I just want to be able to do the stuff that I want. So yeah. So like recently, I haven't had. Let's go down here and look at all this now. So this short amount of time, I got quite a bit of experience. Okay, so this little bit of time, got quite a bit of experience piled up down here. But lately I have not had that much time to play the game. And like I'd like to be able to play more, but with my job, it's on call. So there's just times where I have tons of time to play, and other times where I don't have time at all. And lately it's been I don't have time at all. But you can see through here, I have a little mob or item filter set up. So right here, you can see I have gold nuggets being filtered into this chest, gold ingots being filtered into this one, rotten flesh into this one, and then I don't know exactly how this one I want to only have swords, but I have to do something differently. But right now it's working because well, it goes through and it puts the swords through here. I just don't understand this. It's putting the swords in here that get smelted into gold nuggets, even more gold nuggets. And then this chest is just excess stuff if for some reason I would get other items. Because I believe sometimes zombies can spawn. So zombies could spawn with items that they're wearing items. But the only issue is they're going to go through this because I need to figure out how to filter swords and stuff. I have no idea. I don't even know if it's possible, but we're going to find out. But yeah, so I just put a little item filter down here, and then we're just gonna get tons and tons of gold, and then we can use that to get our beacon going. So yeah, I haven't really had as much time to play, and I wanted to get an episode out, even though this one's probably gonna be shorter than usual because we didn't really get a ton done. But really, like I want to be able when I'm playing. I want it to be very efficient when I'm actually playing with the time that I have. So I could have spent a really long time just digging out the entrance to our base. But it could be a lot more efficient if I had an enchanted efficiency 5 pickaxe with a haste beacon, and I would just save a ton more time. So it would just be a lot easier. So I dropped everything and I said I need to build this thing because the little time that I do have to play, I wanted to be efficient. So that's why I spent time to do this. So yeah, I think in between episodes, so by the next episode, I'm gonna have this thing finished with 2 more layers added on. And the next episode, I believe, I want to go and farm some wither heads, kill a wither, and get a full beacon going. That's my goal. And then, if I have time, I want to do some extra stuff just to get some more building in.